Hello children, how are you? I hope you are all fine today. Dear children, welcome to this EduSat English teleteaching program. Today we will discuss the first chapter of your class 10 grammar book, Tense Revisited. So, my dear students, you know in class 9 last year, you have been taught tense and time. So, let us take some time to recap our discussion what we have read in class 9 and then we will discuss the present chapter. So, let us see tense and time. Time is a common word which is used by everyone in our society. The flow of time continues and this is unending. Everybody uses this concept time. Jeki pachare kete samay hela, what is the time? And we know that time can be divided into three types: present time, the green part you see, past time and future time. There is a line there, you can see timeline, a common term used in language which time, that time for the time I have given a line there. So, the red colored word now. If what I am doing, I am speaking here, this is the now point, then what have happened, right? Jaha ghoti jaichi aguru, that is before now, past, and what is what will happen, that is future after now. So, timeline can be divided into three parts. The present point is now, before now that is past, after now what I have not seen, but we have not seen, we cannot predict what will happen, that is future time. But tense is a grammatical term used in the classroom, that is a form of the verb to express time in relation to action, in relation to attitude. Sometimes we use past tense to talk about present time. If I say, could you please help me, the particular sentence that is could, past tense is used to express my feeling, my request to someone, right. Could you please help me? So, sometimes we use past tense to talk about the present time. So, tense is the form of the verb in relation to time and also in relation to our attitude or wish, right. Now, you see we have also discussed in class 9, you have been taught tense, present tense and past tense. We have two tenses, not future tense, but we have future time, right, because once again I repeat, the first verb in the sentence, that is the finite verb, and the finite verb comes in two forms, either present form or past form. jete इंग्राजी रे वाक्य अछि, प्रत्येक वाक्य रे प्रथम क्रियाटी आइदर प्रेजेंट टेंस रे थिबो नहले पास्ट टेंस रे थिबो. प्रथम क्रियाटी होउची फाइनाइट वर्ब, तेणु फाइनाइट वर्ब होउची वाक्यर टेंस क्यारिंग वर्ब. तेणु सी जेहेतु दुईटी रूप रे आसे, तेणु इंग्राजी भाषा रे इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज देयर आर टू टेंसेस, वन इज प्रेजेंट टेंस, another is past tense. But we use these two tenses to talk about three times: present time, past time and future time. And each tense has, you see, four forms: simple form, progressive form, perfect form, perfect progressive. Simple form, if I say I go; progressive, I am going to Bhubaneswar; perfect, I have visited Nandankanan, have visited. Present tense, present perfect progressive, it has been raining for 3 hours, 3 घंटा ला वर्षा होउछ, it has been raining. So, progressive is there, perfect have is there. So, present tense has four forms: simple form, the base form of the form, see, go, write, help, all these verbs are simple forms. Progressive is or am or are going, right. Perfect have or has, he has done this work, I have visited Nandankanan, like this, right. And perfect progressive is have been with ing. So, it has been raining, he has been doing this work for the last 5 hours, 5 घंटा ला से ए कामटा करि आछी, right. So, this is present tense. So, we have two tenses, one is present tense, another is past tense. Now, you see past tense, it has also four forms: past simple, past progressive, past perfect progressive. Past simple, go, went. Suppose I say I went to New Delhi. Progressive, I was watching TV in the morning today, right. Perfect, I had done this before you arrived here, right. So, these are four forms like present tense. So, we have two tenses, each tense has four forms, but we have three times and we use these two tenses to talk about three times, to talk about or to express about our present time and past time and our future time, right. Now, you see English language has only two defined tenses of verbs, present and past. With the help of these two tenses, we express three phases of time: past time, present time and future time. So, पिलामाने एटा को टिके we should remember this. समस्ते जानी चंदी टेंस तीन प्रकार आमे घरे भी जो माने सब पुराना लोक से माने पढ़ांती, किंतु modern grammarians they say actually tense has, there are two types of tenses. Tense can be divided into two types, one is present tense, another is past tense, right. So, why? I have already told you, because in the sentence the first, the number one verb talks about the tense, tense carrying verb, finite verb. If I write a sentence, suppose I write here, right, you see, suppose I write a sentence, I am writing, suppose I write this, I am writing here. So, my dear students, you see there are, this is a sentence and there are two verbs. The first verb is finite verb, right, and this is non-finite. So, the finite verb that carries or that talks about the tense. तेणु प्रथम वाक्य जिते वाक्य इंग्राजी वाक्य अच्छी, इंग्राजी वाक्य प्रथम क्रियाटी होची फाइनाइट वर्ब, फाइनाइट वर्ब टाको कहा जाए टेंस कैरिंग वर्ब प्लस टेंस एवं प्रथम क्रियाटी दुईटी रूप में आसे, आइदर इन प्रेजेंट फॉर्म और इन पास्ट फॉर्म. सो हियर आम इज इन प्रेजेंट फॉर्म, दैट्स व्हाई द टेंस इज प्रेजेंट टेंस. इफ आई से आई वाज वर्किंग, then was, the number one verb, is in past tense, the sentence is in past tense. Suppose I write, you see, if I write he might come here, if I write, you see, he might come here, right. So, he might come here, you just see. So, might, this is the verb is in past tense, but it talks about future time. So, the sentence is in past tense, but it says he might, se hoeta asi pare, se etaku aji hoeta asi pare, possibility, right. So, that is why you know that the first verb in the sentence that actually carries the tense and that says in which tense the sentence is. If it is in present tense, then the sentence is in present tense. If it is in past tense, the sentence is in past tense. So, that is why we have two tenses, one is present tense, another is past tense. And we talk using these two forms, we talk about three times. If I say I will do this, so will modal talks about future time, but it is in the present tense. So, that is why I will do this means the sentence is in present tense, but it talks about future time, right. So, you see there are ways of expressing the present time, various ways. There are some ways to express the past time, there are some ways to express the future time. Different forms can be used to talk about present time, to talk about past time, to talk about future time. In your class 10 grammar book, we should know all these things, right. Now, you read the dialogue. Anita and Vinita, they are talking to each other. Anita starts the conversation. What is your brother doing these days? Vinita, he is studying at a college this year. He is studying +2 science. He is preparing himself for engineering studies. Anita says, he wants to be an engineer, does not he? Vinita says, yes, I think so, right. So, my dear children, you see all the sentences, they are in present tense. Is, what is your brother doing? Is doing these days. Progressive form, is doing, be plus ing, progressive form talks about present time. He is studying present time, he is studying +2 science, he is preparing. So, what we are doing now, right, or what we are doing over a period of time. I am studying +2 science means for 1 or 2 years, for 2 years I am studying over a period of time, right. And you see, he wants to be an engineer, wants. So, want is the present simple form, right. S has been added because of the third person singular number he, and there is studying, right, is doing, is preparing, these are in progressive form. So, we have two forms, one form is present simple, another form is present progressive. These two forms are used to talk about present time, right. So, you now see we use two forms, form 1 present simple and 2 present progressive forms of verbs to express the present time. So, we have 3 times present time, past time and future time. To talk about the present time, we use only 2 forms, one is present simple form, another is present progressive form. Present simple for habitual action, laws of nature, general or scientific truths, present state, present fact, permanent state, permanent fact. For all these things we use present simple form, and you have been taught in class 9, right. So, I go to school every day, present habit. This is my habit, I go to school every day. The sun rises in the east, this is natural, this is we can say universal truth. Water boils at 100 centigrade degree, right. So, this is also 100 centigrade at 100 centigrade, right. That is also a scientific truth. Bhubaneswar is the capital of Odisha, that is also the present state. I am talking about the present state. I feel hungry, present state. Tigers live in forests, this is also this is the law of nature. I study at this school, at the present moment I study here, right. Permanent snow covers the Antarctica. So, these are some sentences which talk about habitual action, laws of nature, general or scientific truths, present state or present fact and permanent state or permanent facts. That is why we use present simple to talk about or to express the present time. And the second one, you see, we use present progressive for something happening now, for something happening over a period of time or for a temporary action. If I say it is raining now, जोटा घटी जाउची मु कहिला बेले जहा घटुची ता पे प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव व्यवहार करे. So, I am writing, it is raining now, my brother is searching for a job. Searching for a job means over a period of over a period of time. He usually goes to school on his bicycle, but today he is going there on foot. So, he usually goes, this is present simple, this is habit, but today this is temporary, today he is going there on foot. सबुदिन साइकेल जाए आज पादरे जाऊँगी. सो सबुदिन जीवा कामटा होची प्रेजेंट सिंपल, प्रेजेंट टुडे व्हाट ही इज डूइंग दैट इज इन प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव, राइट. सो वी यूज प्रेजेंट सिंपल एंड प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव टू दीज टू फॉर्म्स टू एक्सप्रेस द प्रेजेंट टाइम, राइट. सो डियर चिल्ड्रन, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. You see form of present progressive, be plus ing, be verb plus verb, that means be verb means is, am, are, was, were, these are be verbs, right, and verb plus ing. So, we use present progressive to talk about an action or situation that is going on at the time of speaking. आम कहला बेले जहाँ घटुची don't make a noise, our teacher is coming, right? Oh, you see, shh, don't make a noise, our teacher is coming, right? This is the present time I am using to suggest the situation or the action that are temporary. We are living in Bangalore, we are living in Bhubaneswar now, that means we live in the village, but we are living here now, right? For a temporary period when we do something over a period of time, we use present progressive form, right. Now, if you talk about present or temporary or permanent state, we are hungry, permanent, we are hungry, present state. Our institute is one of the famous institute in Bhubaneswar. This is also a temporary state, I can say. My mother is a teacher. This is also a permanent state, right, for over a longer period. To talk about repeated actions which are temporary in nature, ସବୁବେଳେ ଜଣେ ବାରମ୍ବାର ଯେଉଁ କଥାଟା କାମ କରୁଛି ଜଣେ, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରେସିଭ୍ ଫର୍ମ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିବା. ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଇଜ୍ କମିଂ ହୋମ୍ ଲେଟ୍ ନାଉ ଡେଜ୍, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ମିନ୍ସ ଏଭ୍ରିଡେ ହି ଇଜ୍ କମିଂ ଲେଟ୍. ଆମେ କହୁନେ ସବୁବେଳେ ସେମିତି ଡେରି ଆସୁଛି, ସବୁବେଳେ କାମ ବଦମାସ କରୁଛି. We use present progressive form, right? And you see, to talk about developing or changing situation, ହଠାତ୍ ଗୋଟେ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ହେଇଯାଉଛି. The weather is getting warmer and warmer. The doors are deteriorating day by day. The price is rising, right? The price of the vegetables is rising very fast, right? Then to talk about something that may be going on at any time, you look charming when you are smiling, right? I hate being disturbed when I am writing. To talk about something that may be going on at any time, ମାନେ କ'ଣ ଗୋଟେ ଘଟୁଛି, ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଘଟିଲା ବେଳେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ, you look charming when you are smiling. ତୁମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହସୁଛ ସେତେବେଳେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଦେଖାଯାଅ. So one is progressive form, another is present simple form. So my dear children, we use present simple and present progressive to talk about present time. Now you see, to talk about things that annoy you. You are getting angry. Suppose the father says, my son is always watching television, my son is always playing cricket, he is always asking stupid questions, she is always losing her keys, ସବୁବେଳେ ସେ ଚାବି ହରଉଛି, ସବୁବେଳେ ଡେରିରେ ଆସୁଛି, ସବୁବେଳେ ଟିଭି ଦେଖୁଛି. ମାନେ ଜଣେ ଯେତେବେଳେ when someone is not happy, he can use the present progressive form. To talk about future actions, future action ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ progressive form ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିପାରିବା. ମୁଁ ଯଦି decide କରିସାରିଛି କାଲି କୁଆଡ଼େ ଯିବି, I am going to Cuttack tomorrow to attend a meeting. My friends are leaving for London tomorrow. They have already planned. If you have planned, you can say you can use progressive form to express or to talk about future time, right. Now you see, so we discussed these two forms we use to talk about present time. Now you see, we use the following tense forms of verbs in order to express the past time, right. So present perfect progressive to talk about past time. You see, ଅତୀତରେ କ'ଣ ହେଇଛି ତା ପାଇଁ ଆମେ କେଉଁ ଫର୍ମ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରୁଛେ. So present time ପାଇଁ ଦୁଇଟା ଫର୍ମ, present simple, present progressive. To talk about past time, we use present perfect for a past action with present relevance. I have done my homework, means the work is over, I have done, I have finished, କାମ ସରିଯାଇଛି, right. Present perfect progressive for something that started in the past, continuing at present and likely to continue in the future. ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଛି, ଚାଲିଛି, ପୁଣି କିଛି ସମୟ ଚାଲିବ. ଯେମିତି କହୁଛି, it has been raining, means ମୁଁ କହିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ବର୍ଷା ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଛି, ପୁଣି ବର୍ଷା ହେଉଛି, it will continue. So it has been raining for 5 hours. I am out of breath because I have been running round the playground. My hands are muddy because I have been working in the garden. ମୋ ହାତ ଗୁଡ଼ା କାଦୁଅ ହେଇଛି, ମାନେ ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ଅଛି. So I have been working in the garden. ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ସମୟ ହେଲା କାମ କରି ଆସୁଛି, right. Now you see, past simple. So we use present perfect progressive, past simple. This is very natural for a past action, right, for past action that happened over a period of time. India became free in 1947. The British ruled over India for many years. So past events, past actions. We use past perfect to talk about past for an older action in the past, earlier action. When we reached the station, the train had left. ମୁଁ · ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା ବେଳକୁ ଟ୍ରେନ୍ ପଳେଇଥିଲା. ଦୁଇଟା ଘଟଣା, ମୁଁ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲି, ଟ୍ରେନ୍ ପଳେଇଥିଲା. କେଉଁଟା ଆଗ ହେଇଛି, ଯେଉଁଟା ଆଗ ହେଇଛି ତା ପାଇଁ ପରଫେକ୍ଟ ବସେଇବା, ହାର୍ଡ଼ ବସେଇବା. ଡାକ୍ତର ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା ବେଳକୁ ରୋଗୀ ମରିଗଲା, तार अर्थ रोगी मरी जाइथिला आगो तेणु द पेशेंट हैड डाइड बिफोर द डॉक्टर अराइव्ड, राइट. सो वी यूज present perfect progressive, past simple, past perfect, and now you see past progressive and past perfect progressive, these two forms. So, 6 forms we use to talk about past time. For an action in progress in the past, I was studying in class 9 this time last year. गला वर्ष यही समय बेलू नवम रे पढ़ुली एवं दशम रे पढ़ुची. पास्ट परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव फॉर ए पास्ट एक्शन इन प्रोग्रेस फॉर सम टाइम व्हेन अनदर एक्शन टुक प्लेस. गोटे घटना घटिला ता पूर्व गोटे घटना बहुत समय धरिक घटी तापी आम पास्ट परफेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिव व्यवहार करवा. दे हैड बीन ड्राइविंग फॉर 2 आवर्स व्हेन देयर कार ब्रोक डाउन. दिस इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट. यू सी कारटा जो खराब हो गला ता पूर्व से 2 घंटा गाड़ी चलै देते. दे हैड बीन ड्राइविंग फॉर 2 आवर्स. दिस इज पास्ट perfect progressive when their car broke down, when I met them, when they saw me, like this, right. So, we use 2 forms to talk about present time, we use 6 forms to talk about past time, present perfect progressive, and then past simple, past progressive, and past perfect progressive, all these verbs, right. Let us see the ways of expressing the future time. Just read the dialogue. Anita, say Bini, what are you doing this afternoon? Would you like to go shopping with me? Vinita, oh sorry, I cannot. I am going to finish my homework before the evening. My uncle and aunt are coming. You see, so are doing. What are you doing? Tu kon karuchu? Mane future time. I am going to finish my homework. Mane I will finish. That means my uncle and aunts they are coming, means they have not come, they are coming, right. And you will help your mother, will help. So, all these sentences they talk about future action, future time. My uncle's little son loves me so much, we are going to play together. We are going to play means we will play. That will be great. Bye, have a nice time. So, will is am or are going to, or is or am going, all these forms they are used to talk about future time. Now, you see, right. So, the first form modals, wait a minute, I will come with you, will. Just look at the underlined words. We use the following tense forms of verbs in order to express the future. First modals, will, right. Be going to verb, be going to, you see, for future fulfillment of present cause indication and future action with present intention. जदि किसी गोटे इंडिकेशन अच्छी फ्यूचर इंडिकेशन कि इंटेंशन अच्छी तुम किसी गोटे डिसीजन नौ यू आर टेकिंग ए डिसीजन देन यू कैन यूज बी गोइंग टू. यू सी देयर आर ब्लैक क्लाउड्स, डार्क क्लाउड्स इन द स्काई, कलाहांडिया मेघ हो जाइए, इट इज गोइंग टू रेन. वर्षा ही नहीं हम आम व्यवहार करवा इट इज गोइंग टू रेन. द डॉग इज बार्किंग, इट इज गोइंग टू बाइट. We are going to leave for Puri tomorrow morning, planning, personal planning. We are going to leave Puri, right. Now, you see the present progressive for a planned or arranged. The chief minister is meeting the governor tomorrow, already arrangement has been done, right. Present simple for an official program. मुझे यदि कहि tomorrow is my birthday, I am talking about future time, but I am using is. Tomorrow is Sunday. So, we cannot say tomorrow will be Sunday, you can say tomorrow is Sunday. The match begins at 4 p.m. The examination starts next week. For official programs or fixed programs, we can use present simple. Egudiko chadiki, besides all these things, we can also use be about to. You see, oh, the driver has started the car, it is about to leave, right. And we will be discussing, we will be discussing all these things, right. I will have reached there by the evening. मु संध्या बेलू संध्या पूर्व पहुँच जाइथिबी. I will have reached there. So, all this be about to, will be ing, will have plus verb plus en can also be used to talk about this future time. So, dear children, what we discussed today in this chapter tense revisited. You see, we discussed today what is time and what is tense, relation between tense and time. We know that there are 2 types of tenses, present and past, because of the finite verb, and we have 3 times present, past, future. We use these present and past tense to express present time, past time and future time. And how we use 2 types of tense forms to express these present, past and future time, we also discussed with examples. I think you have understood, and please do all the exercises. See you in the next session. Thank you.